Hello everyone, today we continue to play Terraria as a mage. And for starters, I would like to briefly talk about what happened during the stream and what I managed to achieve during this time. In the Skeleton Lawn dungeon, I found a cobalt shield, a shadow key, and a magic missile. Then I went down to hell and there I got an infernal furnace and a fiery whip. After I fought with a wall of flesh, then I broke the altars and went to mine ore and ended up crafting an adamantive pickaxe for Cyb. And the first thing in this series, I want to find a shimmering biome in order to get a few items in it. Namely, if you throw a life crystal into the flicker, you can get a vitality crystal that forever increases health recovery. Throwing a mana crystal gives you a mysterious crystal that permanently increases your mana registration. Then I returned home, drank a potion of gravity and poured on the floating islands to find a wyvern and finish off their flight essences. We need 20 of them. While farming, wyverns unexpectedly got twins, and since I wasn't ready for it at all, I lost. After that, I started farming fairy fingers in order to craft fairy wings, and also along the way I want to finish off the necessary resources for a new weapon. In the process of farming, I decided to make an arena in the holy biome in order to make it easier to collect the necessary items of material and souls of light. Returning home to sell the excess and buy explosives, pirates attack me, and since I don't have a good weapon, it was difficult to take it off. Having somehow coped with the pirates, I returned to the retinue biome to build a house here and continue farming and building the arena. finally, having obtained the necessary resources, I crafted a new weapon Skycleaver for 41 magic damage and immediately a good enchantment. With 99 fairy dust and 20 flight essence, I can craft fairy wings. Now I'm about to make an arena in corruption. When creating the arena, I noticed that I still do not have adamantite armor, and while collecting ore, I noticed that twins will be summoned again this night, so I decided to teleport home to craft the armor and try to fight again. After another defeat, I decided to craft a meteorite staff and continue creating the arena in corruption.
Don't you know, it is getting hard, hard, hard. I need secrets to be a part of me.
In the process of creating arenas, I finished off a couple of stellar cloaks and decided to throw one into the shimmers to create a shimmering cloak. Its only function allows you to swim in the shimmering liquid without falling through the blocks. And now I decided to prepare for the boss fight and make a suitable arena.
Don't you know, it is getting hard, hard, hard. I need secrets to be a part of me. Don't you know?
I noticed that to create Terra boots, I only lack skates, so I went into the winter in search of them. And I was very lucky, I found ice skates almost immediately, so I went home to craft Terra boots. And the final part of my arena, having bought wires and buttons from the mechanic and collecting statues of mana stars and hearts in the world, I managed to find them in the amount of 8 pieces each, and now I'm assembling a mechanism that will allow me to Lechitza and replenish mana during the battle without spending coins on a nurse. Having slightly reforged the goblin's accessories and weapons, prepared myself and drank the potion, I called the twins again.
That rhythm.
And yes, finally the first mechanical boss is defeated, and now I can craft a rainbow wand. Just look how beautiful it is. After defeating the first mechanical boss, a steampunker came to us and we buy a device for creating asphalt from her and improve the arena. To make it easier for me to fight with the Destroyer of Worlds, I decided to first fight with the Queen of Slugs and try to knock out the Mount.
That rhythm.
I got a good mount right away and I won't have to farm it. I'm ready for an exterminator, but while I'm waiting for darkness, I'll go and buy a purifier and clean up the world a little. In the process of cleaning the world in the desert, I found a shell that allows you to teleport to the ocean. It will be useful to me, and now it's time for the destroyer. After defeating the destroyer, I went to the ocean to build a house and an arena there for the future, and with the onset of night I will summon a skeleton prime. Well, all three mechanical bosses were victorious. I also want to announce a raffle in the amount of $20. To participate, you need to follow the link in the description to my Telegram channel where there are all the conditions, after which I will randomly select one of the participants at the end of the next week and Svizzes take off for the issuance of a prize. That's all. Thank you very much for watching and all the pack.
This